Do you feel like you're working hard every single day, yet your bank account barely moves? You're stuck in the loop of working, saving, and waiting. But waiting for what? What if I told you there's a secret to making your money work for you rather than you working for it? Today, I'm sharing the 7 keys to financial freedom that transformed one man's life. Let's dive in. Imagine a young man named Rohit, 25 years old, standing behind the counter of a local grocery store. For 5 long years, he had climbed the ranks, yet he felt like he was running in place. Every month, he'd check his savings account, only to see the numbers barely budge, a slow, painful crawl that left him feeling trapped in a cycle of working, saving, and waiting. He knew there had to be a better way. One day, fueled by a mix of hope and desperation, Rohit set off on a journey to a nearby village to meet Mr. Dean, a man legendary for his wealth and, more importantly, for his peace of mind. While others were frantic, Mr. Dean's money seemed to work for him, leaving him time to simply sit under a tree and enjoy his morning coffee. Rohit approached him, not just looking for a handout, but for a roadmap, and Mr. Dean, seeing the hunger in the young man's eyes, didn't just give him advice. He provided him with some key points for his life. First, he told him to save, but never to borrow for an investment. Second, he warned him against the trap of luxury, telling him to resist that new phone or motorcycle while he was still building his foundation. Third, he challenged Rohit to look around. He pointed to a neighbor with a small Wi-Fi service, another with a few chickens, and a woman selling snacks online. Suddenly, the village wasn't just a place to live. It was a landscape of possibilities. Mr. Dean's advice was simple but bold. Start small, so that if you fall, you don't break. Reinvest your profits instead of spending them. Diversify your sources of income, and always be patient. Rohit took those words home like a treasure. He didn't build an empire overnight. He started with a single washing machine, offering a laundry service to his neighbors. He worked his regular job, but now his laundry service was working for him. A year later, he had more machines. Then, he started renting out a room in his home. 5 years later, when Rohit visited Mr. Ting again, he wasn't just a grocery store clerk anymore. He pulled up in a car he'd bought with his own passive income. He'd learned the ultimate truth. Financial freedom isn't about how much you earn. It's about how wisely you let what you have grow. The mentor just smiled and reminded him, "I only showed you the path, Rohit. You were the one brave enough to walk it." Every journey, no matter how big, starts with that first quiet decision to change. So, the real question is,